Welcome back to Capstone Weekly Vlog number 3. I'm Lachlan.
I'm Jin.
I'm Noah.
What we did this week was we researched the Arduino and looked up the hardware side of it. And we also went to Miss German's room and looked at her uh, Arduino set. And that's the Arduino we're going to be using. And we ordered a Bluetooth module also.
All right. For the challenges, I would say our main challenges for that week was getting all the parts together and being able to actually just have all of the parts sitting in front of us so we can map out what we're gonna do, because there are a lot of different parts that we needed to gather up for just a simple Arduino. It sounds weird, but um we needed different connectors, different wires. We needed the Arduino itself, software, because we're downloading an Android version Oreo onto the Arduino, so we needed to find code for that. Just everything in general, getting it together and um, organizing a date with Miss German to meet up with her was also kind of a hassle, but we ended up getting that done. We pushed through a lot of the challenges that we had, and I would say we got through most of the challenges.
So, what we planned for last week was we were going to, at the very start of the week, we were going to start looking through our current code, which we actually did, and we started looking at how the Arduino board could interface with different parts of the Bluetooth module. We then looked at like specific Bluetooth code, and we debated on making a tablet for controlling the lights, and I think we figured out that we're going to make a tablet. We actually went over to Miss German's room on the 30th, and we discussed mostly everything that we've been doing in the past week with her. She gave us a board and stuff to start with.
Globally, in the completion of our project, we're starting to do the hardware side of the project.
All right. So at the beginning of the week before this, we weren't sure. We thought we were going to use an app through an Android device, like a phone or a tablet or something. But we actually figured out through this that we could make our own device and our own tablet. So this week was kind of preparing to make that. It definitely changed a couple things, like the Bluetooth module we're using, and instead of buying one of them, we needed to buy two of them to make the device that we're creating Bluetooth enabled. Um, and that's about all we changed. Everything else is pretty set in stone when it comes to it. We did also find an app that we want to use for just to scrap code off of it to actually run Bluetooth and connect it to different devices to send data from one Arduino to the other. And we kind of discussed more on the application that we'd be creating and creating a UI on top of the code that we found. So that's about all we changed throughout our project on this week.
So, what challenges I foresee our group having is actually creating a UI for the app that was aforementioned, and also hooking up that touchscreen to a tablet. Touchscreens are a little finicky with Arduinos, but I'm sure we can make it work.
So point wise, out of 10, I think I deserve around a 6 or a 7, just due to the fact that I missed one day of school and we had a short week, so that definitely doesn't help whatsoever. But I did research some hardware that we could use for the Arduino, and I helped our group come up with the idea of creating a tablet and connecting two separate Arduinos to each other, because it seemed much easier and much more impressive. Um, to make our own tablet through an Arduino. And I don't know, I didn't contribute as much as Lachlan or Jin, so that's why I think I deserve around a 6.5.
For this week, I think I deserved a 8. I didn't take the digital electronics class, so I'm more learning really about all the Arduino stuff, and and I'm kind of just trying to keep an open mind and learn it from my group. So,
So, what I feel I deserve this week is probably around a 7.5 or an 8, just because I honestly didn't do as much work as I'd hope. Um, I did research a lot into the Arduino and hardware side, just like Noah did, but it's not as much as I would have liked.
And that concludes our week 3 vlog. Thank you and goodbye.
Like and subscribe.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.